Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today I will share a tip with you that I got about less expensive Dior bags. I got a tip within the past month or so of how to find less expensive Dior oblique handbags directly from the boutique. So basically, what are the least expensive handbags Dior have? And the tip kind of made an impression that these would be a lot less expensive. And obviously I got intrigued. I went and looked and got excited. But are these truly that much less expensive that it would be worth? Let's talk. I love Dior. Dior is it has been one of my favorite brands for quite many years now. And unfortunately, Dior is also quite expensive, especially buying new from the boutique. Vintage Dior bags, that is a very great opportunity if you're into Dior, but vintage Dior bags can also look very vintage. They do have classic models such as the Lady Dior bag, which, the vintage ones are not as expensive as the kind of current ones sold from the boutique, but there is still some kind of price level on them, even though in general Dior doesn't tend to hold its value in the same way as we're talking about Hermes or Chanel or certain Louis Vuitton items even. So probably if you are into a current model, you can find it with a lesser price point from the resale market. But that is not the case in this one, because the tip I received was that there would be less expensive oblique handbags on Dior's website even. That would be worth a look. So the catch of this topic is that these handbags are from the children's section. So obviously there is no miracle that suddenly Dior would have brought out a new model in Dior oblique print that would be suddenly surprisingly less expensive than the other Dior oblique handbags. These were from the children's section, and even though if I would have children, I don't think I would buy them Dior handbags new from the boutique with these prices. But one could argue that they would be cheaper, or at least they seemed that way. Let's have a look at few of the models that are sold on the kind of Dior's children's section. Are they actually so good priced that as adults should kind of go in there? Or are there actually quite similar priced items also on the kind of adult side of Dior? Let's have a look. The first bag that I went in and looked at was actually the bag that this person who tipped me had. And it is this baby ball bag, this kind of round shaped bag, which is a crossbody, or at least it is a crossbody for a child. Because I was trying to see how long is the strap. That measurement is not available on the website. So I don't know if this would actually fit to a regular sized adult. This is the handbag that the person who tipped me had, and she was wearing it like crossbody. But she's also a very petite person, and I don't know that person that well that I could actually go in and can you show me, and can I test out, and can you do whatever? So we don't have that type of relationship, so I don't know. But my guess is that the strap, it can be adjusted, but probably not so in the same way as we're talking about adult sized handbags, where the strap length can be something between 100 and 120 centimeters or something. Most likely this is not that long. The price on this bag is 1,100 euros. And because this person was wearing it and it actually looked quite cute even, one could maybe argue that this is a good price if you're thinking about Dior handbags new from the boutique for an adult. 1,000 euros, you get the oblique pattern, kind of a classic shape, although round is a bit quirky, but it's still it has been around. So I don't know, what do you think? Is this a good price? Would you look at children's bags? Because I kind of got very excited when I saw this one and the price point, and I'm like, okay, let's have a look at other bags. If there are other shapes that would also be around the €1,000 mark, then maybe they actually would be a better price point. Who knows? So the next bag I had a look at is this kids small multifunctional bag, which is basically a camera-shaped bag which has a strap that seems to be adjustable, and it also has a pouch hanging from the strap, same way as the Prada ones does, and so on. €1,600. I don't think I would have paid over €1,000 for a handbag for a kid, let alone a bag that says a baby's bag. 1,600 for a child's handbag, I feel like, is a lot of money. But of course, if you have a lot of money, then maybe this is okay. But in my opinion, this is quite expensive for a child. But if I'm thinking from an adult perspective, a Dior's kind of camera style bag with a crossbody strap and a pouch, 1,600 in the oblique. That's pretty good. The size though is quite small. Measurements are pretty similar to a wok, so it would be a small bag. But yet again, like if I'm thinking of the price on this Celine Triomphe wok, this is now 1,650, so this would be more expensive. Yes, it is leather, but still it would be the same size as this, and it would be the oblique pattern comes with a pouch. Yeah, maybe, could be a good price level, maybe. But then I went and looked from the men's section from Dior, and I found this bag, which is pouch with strap, €1,500. So this is less expensive for adults without the pouch thing, for sure. The strap would definitely go for an adult body, so you could wear it crossbody, because this one does have the measurements on the strap, which obviously the kids one does not. So is the kids version actually like a good price, less expensive than Dior bags for adults? Well, not all of them, because this one for men, I feel like this is the same bag for adults with lesser money. So at this point I was kind of like, maybe these are not so much less expensive. Maybe the deal, there is no deal here. Like, maybe there is not. But I still kept looking. So if we're looking at backpacks now, kids mini rider backpack is for €1,600. So for an adult, this would be a tiny miniature backpack for sure. Once again, no measurements on the straps, so I don't know if it would anyway be possible to fit for an adult, probably at least for a petite person for sure. But 1,600, so keep that in mind. I went once again looking from the men's section, because there is a lot of oblique patterned bags, and I find this rider sling bag, which is not a backpack entirely. It has this kind of one strap that goes across your back, and this is €2,000, so this is more expensive, but the measurements show that this is bigger. So with a few €100 you would get a bigger bag, maybe more suitable for adults, who knows. And for an even bigger, it would be €2,400 for this Dior travel. So for a backpack size of thing, maybe the kids has a good price point, and if you can fit it on you, and if you're okay with truly a mini backpack, maybe that is a good price. Is it? You tell me. But with a few €100 you would get a bit bigger that is still has the small backpack look that would definitely fit an adult body. So yes and no, good deal here, maybe. So these were just a few examples of what I looked at from the children's bags, and then kind of tried to find something equivalent from the adults side. So for the round purse, I feel like that's definitely a good price point. €1,000 for a crossbody bag. If it would fit you, then that would definitely be a good deal with Dior, I guess. But then especially with this small camera style bag that comes with the crossbody strap and the pouch. For that, there are actually better equivalents from the men's side. I did look also from the women's side, and yeah, it tends to be so that women's handbags are really expensive over at Dior. Wonder why. So like equivalent crossbody oblique bags, they were going like over 3,000 euros. So of course, compared to that, the child's version is a better deal. But a very similar one is sold on the men's side. There's actually two very similar ones that go with lesser money. So maybe if that's the look that we would look from the men's side. But is the round bag, in your opinion, a good deal? And because, I mean, I got kind of intrigued, but I know I would not wear a round bag. Plus, I'm very skeptical about the strap, that I would probably need to buy some kind of non-branded one to use with it. And then that kind of destroys the purpose, doesn't it? That I would have a Dior strap that I can't use. So yeah, maybe not such a good deal. But if you are a very, very, very petite person, then this probably could work. Who knows? There probably is a similar situation if you would go and look from the like children's section from other luxury brands as well. I was just focusing on Dior because that was the tip I got. But what do you think? Have you ever looked at the children's bags with luxury brands? Is that a thing for us adults as well? Should we look more into that? Let's continue the conversation down in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.